We have the ones in Kebbi State, in Kwara State, in Borno State. It keeps repeating itself. So we are looking into it. And these incidents, they are more than the headlines that we read. Because when you look at the headlines, it keeps appearing there. It keeps going on. These are human lives. These are families that are being torn apart. These are communities that are living in fear. But then above all this, at the center of this conversation, is a statement from the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, which we'll be looking into as well today. We blame the recent comments by the U.S. President, Donald Trump, for emboldening the violent attacks, the group that is going on in the country. But then we are wondering, before the comment by the U.S. President, has Nigeria not been under attack? Have we not been under attack? So this is what we'll be looking into this morning. We are live on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on High Voltage News. Like, comment, and share the video for others to be part of the conversation. And you can as well call into the studio on 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. I'll take that again so that when we open the phone lines, you can call in and make your contribution. 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. All right, we'll dive right into the topic for today. Because when we look at all this, let's start with the government's position. With all that we've been hearing, with the killing of people in the religious gathering, the worshippers, the abduction of the schoolgirls, the killing of the brigadier general who were just killed recently. Behind all this, what is the government's response? What are they saying? Because with all that is going on, it didn't start today. It didn't start yesterday. These killings, these abductions, they've been repeatedly going on in the country. But then we have the Secretary to the Government, George Akume, who is saying that the recent comments from the U.S. President, that's the claims of the genocide, the Christian genocide in Nigeria, may have encouraged the violent groups to act more boldly. This was the statement he made yesterday in Abuja. So he's blaming the U.S. government. These are the leaders we have in the country. Instead of acting, you come out to tell us that it's the fault of the U.S. government. It's the fault of President Donald Trump. That it's because of the designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. That is why there has been a rise in the killings. Is that the action they are supposed to be taking? There are lots of statements from the leaders who are supposed to swing into action, start acting. So we'll see what they are doing. What are they doing to rescue those girls that have been abducted? Instead of the blame games. Because we do not want it. The blame games will not bring back the lives that has been lost. Just this week, we've heard series of a lot of attacks. A lot of attacks. So still on what he said that in his words, that this comment has inadvertently emboldened opportunistic violent groups seeking to exploit international narratives and make bold statements for attacking the soft targets. So the secretary also insisted that Nigeria does not need foreign troops, that the Nigerian armed forces are capable, but then that we could benefit from the intelligence support, the technology and the equipment from international partners. Now, while we look at what is going on around us, we are asking the questions. Are the Nigerian army, are they really capable? Are they ready? Because when we talk about a general that was killed, what has the Nigerian army done about it? With all the abduction that has been going on in the country, what have they done about it? So the secretary is coming out to tell us that we do not need foreign troops. That the army that we have in the country, they are enough. That they can fight for the citizens. With what has been going on, we've not seen it so far. We've not seen the fights from the soldiers. So what exactly do we need in this country? So finally, he said that the attacks also, that it is not, that there's no Christian, because once they come out, they said that there's no Christian genocide, that everybody is being attacked. Everybody, both the Muslims, both the Christians, everyone is under attack in the country. But now we have to ask ourselves, is this explanation enough to reassure the citizens living in fear? All these explanations by the government, the state government, the federal government, are they enough to let us know that we are safe in our country? Because everyone is afraid. It's happening in Kwara State. It's happening in Kebbi. It can happen in Enugu. It can happen in every other state around us. We are afraid because we've not seen what the government is doing yet. We are yet to see what the soldiers, the army officers, what they are doing. I mean, what is the boldness behind this terrorist attack? That they even show their faces. And we've seen the locations, the places that they normally attack, the schools, religious gatherings. What will it take the Nigerian government to safeguard the people? Because let's look at all this in a time like this. When we are asking the government to act, we keep hearing explanations. These are not what we want at this particular point in time. This isn't what we need. We need to hear that those who have been abducted, they've been rescued. We need to hear that there is reduction in this insecurity going on in the country. Because we are tired. Nigerians are tired. It can happen to anybody. You can just be driving on the road and then armed bandits, they just stop you on the road. We keep hearing numbers of people being attacked. Is that the news we want? Every time we go to the news site, we go to the newspaper. Is this what we want to be listening to? Is this what we want to be hearing? Because we are afraid of our lives. Nobody is secured. A brigadier general killed in Nigeria, and nothing. The armies, they have not raided the community, they've not raided the borders. What about the common man? We are telling the government that we are afraid of what is going on in the country. The ISWAP, the Boko Haram, the terrorists, we do not know. They are taking over. They are taking over the country. What are we supposed to do in times? Are we supposed to be the ones protecting ourselves when we have security agencies? What is their job if they cannot protect the lives of the citizens? Honestly, we are tired of this. Look at what happened in Kebbi. The abduction of the schoolgirls at the government girls comprehensive secondary school. at the process of trying to protect the students, the vice principal was killed. The vice principal was killed. A report says that they abducted 26 girls, while 2 escaped. So now from report, we still have 24 girls, school girls, held hostage. And we don't know what's going on with them. And we keep hearing promises. That is what we have been hearing. The vice president has promised us that they are going to rescue them. Now we're asking in what way? How are they going to rescue these girls? What are the plans that they have? These are people's daughters. These are people that were sent to school. And then as a parent, you hear that one of your child was abducted by armed, with what is going on in the country. Now we do not even know if they are alive or not. But we pray that they are alive. And we pray that they will be rescued. Who is behind? What is this boldness? What is giving them this morale to keep doing what they are doing? If our governments, if they are working the way that they should, by now we wouldn't be hearing a lot of these stories. So it's really sad that things like this are still happening in the country. In just a week. We had the one we saw, I don't know if you saw the video, the live stream in Kwara State where the armed bandits attacked the gathering. I mean, it was, I felt very bad seeing old women trying to run for their lives because we do not have enough security personnel that can protect us. And even the ones that we have, they are there fighting over lands, fighting in communities. Even one of the communities in Enugu State, we heard that the army officers, they are fighting the lands there. Is that their job? Lives are at stake, and what you care about is lands. Where you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to fight, you are not there. We don't see you there. Both the government, both the security need to step up and do something. Because if you allow this, next week, before the end of this week, we'll see another story. We are tired of these incidents that keeps happening in the country. Every single day, we keep hearing stories. Every single day. So these are not just the most visible incidents. Across the countries, attack on schools, attack on worship centers, in mosques, highways, villages, they are occurring with alarming frequency. It keeps happening. And we will not keep quiet, because maybe if we keep quiet, it might come to us. We saw a video that says that some of these, they were speaking in their language, but it was translated that they are everywhere in the country. They are everywhere. They know the steps. They might even know where you live more than you. It's just time. So the citizens are afraid, and they're asking the government to just secure our lives. This is what we need. We need to know that we are safe. We need to know that we are protected in the country. We really need to. Why are these attacks still happening despite the years of warning, despite the previous experiences that we've had as a country? Why does it keep happening year after year? Because we all know that Nigeria has had this similar crisis repeatedly. when you come to about this school abduction, we know the story of the Chibok girls in 2014. We know the story. We know the story of the Dapchi in 2018, where over 100 schoolgirls were abducted. What about the Kankara in 2020? 344 students abducted. So it keeps happening. And every time we keep hearing the message of hope by the federal government, telling us that they are going to do something, telling us that they are going to rescue these girls, they are going to rescue these victims. So people cannot go to school in peace anymore in this country. People cannot just gather around. People cannot travel peacefully in this country. What are the government doing? When will they rise up? When are we going to start seeing the action? And not all these press statements. We do not need it. We need to see that these terrorists, they've been captured. That is what we want to hear. That is the message Nigerians need. We need to know that the security agencies have raided these communities, that our lives are being protected. We are all told that every time that lessons will be learned. But it looks like it's only Nigerians, it is we the citizens that keeps learning these lessons. Lessons of insecurity. So we are tired as a nation. We want the government to swing into action. This is what we are demanding from the government. They really need to do something. There are lots of reactions to this. People are reacting. People are angry. And it's enough reason for us to be angry as citizens. But because it has happened time after time. It has happened. So yes, we are talking about the insecurity going wrong in the country, going on in the country every day. And it's really sad. We will take a short break, and when we return, we'll open the phone lines to take your reactions and know what you have to say concerning this that keeps happening in the country. Welcome back to High Voltage on Volt 104.3 FM. If you're just joining us, we are talking about the insecurity going on in the country. The high rates of killings, the high rates of kidnapping, the abductions going on in this country. The recent one that happened in Kebbi, the ones that happened in Kwara State. What about the ones that happened with, the one that happened with the Brigadier General, Musa Uba? This is what we are discussing because we as Nigerians, we are tired of it. So the phone lines are opened on 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. Call us and let us know your reactions on this incident, because a lot of people, both the politicians, but the activists, they are reacting to this. Yes, we'll be taking our first call this morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Your name and your location.
My name is Stephen Anubuji. I'm calling from Adapa.
All right, please go ahead.
And we only talk.
Mm.
There's time for everything. And this is not the time for talking. And we know the kind of leaders we have. They are die-hard leaders that don't care about the people. No matter what they will come up on the news to claim, it's not true. All the news they do tell us, fabricated one. Let's just look within us. If you are traveling from Telugu to Nsukka, to Kiro, in the space of 1 kilometer, you see police come at the front and at their back. The Napa will hold motor and take people into the bush. The police are standing there, doing nothing. They will cannot be and go. And the police is there collecting money. So we say that the airports, they don't have drones, they don't have even helicopters to combat the war within us. They will take in their barracks all the things will be happening. In 2018, Alex Badi, the chief of defense staff, he was murdered. I was at Nasarawa then. Motor were lining up. When the thing started, motorists were lining up for like 1 hour. They were shooting the man's car was a bulletproof car. They were shooting this man's car. You want to tell me that there was no intelligence. They didn't carry those airports. They can't bring those their fighters to look. They go to see. Few days later, they brought some above who don't even know how to speak English. And say there was the one that murdered Amma. And that was false. So we are just happy with what's happening. And the war is yet to come. I would say the people do not rise as a country to fight. All of us are going to be consumed. And this country is, you know, Nigeria is more than 10 countries, 10 together. And the people that they don't put in there, when they themselves, they can't do combat even half of the security program that has been calling up. So for that man that came and said that we don't need to help, there's no what is going on. So now that I want to say that speaking of this about more than 24 hours, the government has to need. And I must tell you the truth, Nigeria can fight insecurity. So zero support, they have to fight insecurity. They don't want to fight it, they don't have it. I don't know if this is also free or this is cost and service. That's what we want to do. But this cannot rise up and fight. This one, if we want to talk, they will say, this one is evil. And truly, you can't join iron and mud together. You can't join two things that are incompatible. You can't join them. Nigeria has never been won from, let us go to this place. Nigeria is not from Canada to one. So when they say that we should separate, they say because it is smart, it's not in Pennsylvania. We are not the same. We cannot be confusing ourselves. So before this insecurity will stop, let's get people to go separate ways. Let the back go, Abuja go, City go. And you see that this thing will definitely stop. But if you continue like this, people will be crying every day, and the government will never take action. So that's just my little thing.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. Call us and let us know your reactions on the increased insecurity going on in the country. And remember that we are live on YouTube, on High Voltage News. Like, subscribe, drop your comments there. Join the conversation. Let us know what is going on around you. What do you have to say about all that is happening in this country? Because when, even as at yesterday, the Benue State governor made a statement. But before I go into that, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You are welcome. Please, your name and your location.
My name is Rose. I'm calling from Enugu.
All right. Please go ahead.
Okay, what I have to say about this incident is that, just like the first caller said, the government, they are the ones giving these people back up. There's
Mm.
this saying that when a child is doing something fearlessly, it is because his father is standing strongly behind him.
Mm.
So he's not even afraid of anybody coming to caution him. That is what is actually happening in our country now. An incident where the government had even the ones, what do they mean by taking these people to rehab centers and then
Exactly.
making them in charge of some things in the country? Okay, okay, if the government are not in this, does not have any hand in this, why are they now finding it difficult to stop these people?
Mm.
It's because they have a hand in it, and they cannot. They are in fact they are even trapped. They still have people who give these terrorists have people giving them information
Just
about
like what happened with the general that was killed. There was
exactly.
information was leaked.
They have people who are giving them information about the happenings that are.
Mm.
So my own point is that the government they are the ones that I just wish that Donald Trump will just come and do this thing sharp sharp so that everybody will know where they stand.
Mm.
Because this thing is becoming alarming.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, 0706 048 5853 0915 570 8347. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome. Your name and your location.
My name is Elijah from New Haven, Enugu.
All right,
But
please.
I'm in citizen of Plateau State.
Okay, okay,
So,
please.
for this case of insecurity, as for me, I'm a leader and I'm also a victim. One to start the in this yourself because for our own state and our own local government, I mean Mangi local government.
Mm.
Whenever these planning things bring an attack to us, when we call the army for help, they will not respond to us. But one of the youth will say, when we rise up as the youth to defend ourselves,
Mm.
we need less than 10 to 20 minutes. You will now see army all over. And if we do not try our best to flee from the city, from the battlefield, we will end up giving up.
Mm.
So most of the times the attack, before you realize, you will see that the Fulani and the army, you now see that you feel like they are fighting the army, they are fighting the Fulani, they always attack them up. And another issue again, say it could be like the Fulani people they get gun license. If all these guns, this are not government, they mostly get license.
Mm.
Because if they arrest any of, if they notice, if they realize that any youth among the Christians, yeah, if you have a gun, they will report you. You will not know how many, before you realize, they will arrest you.
Mm.
And when they arrest you, if your people rise to help you, they cannot help you because they will say, even if they release you, it's against this and this because you don't have the license. But I wonder why, I would be surprised why the Fulani, they have so many types of weapons, different kinds.
Mm.
But you will never hear for one day that they arrest so person there, pretty much say because of gun or because of any weapons like that.
And they are walking around freely.
Ma?
And they are walking around freely.
They were working like this last year, this year, I mean, for our state, as we are doing this thing and this mining,
Mm.
this natural resources, mining this thing, and so on for ourselves. When we are, for our this thing, and when we are on our mining this thing, sometimes and something like our governor, he say no mining for Plateau State. So you will be funding army to be checking the bushes to place where we are doing mining. They'll come and they'll pursue the Christians, which is us. They'll pursue us. But we get another side. We are not too far with them. So many people are over there doing their own mining.
Okay.
But you will not see any soldier or any army say they went there to pursue them. I don't know whether I don't know if they say they don't they are just for instruction that they give them maybe come and back in Fulani for working. I don't we do not even know.
Mm.
So, as for me, I don't think that we Christians in Nigeria, we are safe. I don't think so. Our life is in danger. So, we really need help outside. As far as our leaders and our elders, they cannot help us. The government, they cannot do anything. Yeah, they're backing the Muslims up. As for me, because I never see when the government or any leader say he wants to help any Christian in attack or the only thing is that I will just be doing rumors of things that always happen.
Mm.
So I don't think that we are safe because honestly speaking, I've witnessed so many things that if I will be doing there, it will come to like this country will not get safe, as Christians not get safe for this country. So if there's any help, anything that the leaders, the government are saying about they don't need any outside troops. They are just lying a bit.
It's
They are
real.
not safe.
It's real. Thank you so much. Thank you. Imagine the truth remains that we are not safe in this country. Imagine a place where you call on the army, you know something is going wrong, they're attacking, and they do not respond. And then when you want to rise up and defend yourself, that's when they come and respond and start attacking the unharmed citizens. What do you now expect the citizens to believe? What do you expect from them? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, you are welcome. Please, your name and your location.
I'm calling from Enugu. My name is Callistus.
All right.
Amanda.
Wow. Okay, please go ahead.
Please, I just want to say something that reminds me of the context.
Okay.
Let me give you a vision that was the growth of what is happening in this country. Nigeria should end as a country. What is going on in this country is unbearable.
Mm.
How can a general order by the terrorists and nothing is happening?
Nothing at all.
How can they take 25 children away from their school and nothing is happening? This country is coming to an end. What is happening in this country is soon end. What everybody needs to do, if we don't pray, we will wake up one day and have that they kidnap somebody that is more closer to you. All I want everybody to do in this country is just to pray. Because what I'm seeing, this country will end one day. Nigeria may not hear the name of Nigeria very soon. The way this country is going, the military is suffering. Nobody is giving them. Do you hear what happened when they kidnapped in France? That military are there. Somebody give them order to leave the place. After 15 minutes, those people came and kidnapped those people. Is it not something hidden that is happening in this country? No, people don't know. I'm telling you the reality. You may not hear about this country. Yes. And it's coming very fast. A general, do you know what a general in army is murdered and nothing is happening? So when the front line of those guys that went to the war front, well, nobody will hear about them. What of you and I? So all I need to tell people to start praying. Everyone. Because what I'm seeing, you may wake up one day and see a war. People will start, everybody pray to the survival of this country. The military is compromised. The government is not doing speaking to me today about it. If I tell you the secret things that what is happening in this country, I don't need to say it in the media. I like your program,
Thank you so much.
but I want people to put their mouth what is happening.
All right.
People to speak out.
Mm.
Nobody should keep quiet. That is what I'm saying.
Mm.
Everybody should come out and speak.
Because it's affecting all of us.
If we don't say something, you come out, when you just wake up one day and see what I'm saying, people should come out and speak. This, what is happening is too much. They say America is coming, and everybody is panicking. Let me just end it.
All right.
All I need to tell you is that we need to pray.
Mm.
If we want to have a Nigeria again. And if the Americans are going to come, they should come quick. Because what I'm seeing, you will wake up one day and see a war in this country. Because Nigeria is going out of hand. And our leader are not doing anything about it. If I tell you something that you don't know,
It's well. So because of
it's not something that we are just starting.
okay. All right.
Let's stop
Thank
it
you.
there.
Thank you
All
so
I need
much.
to do is just pray.
Thank you so
in the
much.
survival of this country.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. The thing remains that yes, we need to. If the government doesn't really do anything about this, a lot is going to go wrong in the country. A lot will go wrong. So we are asking the government, even the citizens, to wake up and demand for what we want. We need to demand for our rights to walk around freely in our country, in a place where we call our home, because we are not going to run away. We are not going to run away from this country. So 0706 048 5853 0915 570 8347. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome. Your name and your location.
It is happy money. Let's get that calling from it.
All right, please go ahead.
I beg. If people come in and try to make them pay for that, we want to say something.
Oh.
But the more nearby work for me.
All right.
What I want to say is that the God of every nation, the government, and the God of every man is conscious. When our government fails, I don't know whom they're expecting us to sleep on. They are doing it is their responsibility to provide security and basic amenities for the people. We are not asking much, only protect us, make life easier. We can also do other things by ourselves. But our government is finding it very difficult to do it. I don't know where they want us to run. If they destroy this country, I don't think we have it. There is any other country. So it's now better for them to come to put hands together and resolve this issue. Very that man comes from land yesterday and said he asked me a question if President Tinubu is still alive. And that question remains unanswered. Yes, and that is a question that we all should be asking. At this period of time that everything is going out of hand, Mokema the bigger plane, Gawa South Africa.
He has postponed it.
Okay, has postponed.
Yes.
But even at that, you need to do something more better. So it does not stop by postponing
Yes.
every other thing that it has to do.
You are right.
And this issue of our army, I think our army has something to do with this thing. Sam Kawa is so good at it should no longer be a secret something or allegedly like the English people say. Our army is involved. If they are not, how will you tell me that the general survived attack and he called the headquarters for them to rescue him? Let's think. Those who he's running away from, locate him, and him. How did they get the information that he's dead?
There's someone.
Now, what is the
What,
situation?
what do you expect when the government will rescue terrorists and put them in the army?
Yeah.
That's the
So
thing.
there are still many of them inside the army. Many of them inside the army working against the Nigerian army. So it's very unfair. It's very unfair.
Mm.
If there's any other, there's not enough people we can call upon now. If not the United States, because they are the only people that can solve this problem once and for all for us.
All right, thank you so much. The thing is, we are tired of everything going on. So we've heard your voices, we've heard Nigerians, every one of us. Yes, it might not be getting to us, it has not gotten to our houses. But then, whatever is happening out there can happen to us if care is not taken, if the government is not doing anything. We'll take our last call for this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, you are welcome. Please, your name and your location.
Okay, this is Mr. Naga from Insecurity.
All right, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you people for bringing such a program so that people will know what's happening.
All right, you're welcome.
I've sat down and reasoned everything that has been happening.
Mm, mm,
This country, there's no player that can solve our problem. And I bet you our government cannot solve it. There was a caller that said their hands are tied. Yes. You know the reason. How can you say you have military? Military is the backbone, that's the future of the nation. And you have some part of the people you are fighting inside the military. We have someone like Insecurity.
mm,
He's a commissioner of army in the military.
mm,
How can that kind of person be in charge of sensitive information? How can he give up security details against for the military to go against those that father is canvassing for? So all these things, if left there, there's nothing can save us right now. We can only wait. It's only natural, just natural call. You know, there's a time things will compact and it will explode. It's only that explosion that
mm,
will save Nigeria.
mm.
Our problem is compounding. If you keep attacking if you not find any other space to eat it, then it will explode. That's the only one we the only people that survive with them enjoy Nigeria. But nothing will save us because we are so infiltrated even in our most sensitive position. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so in the midst of all this, we have things going on in Kwara State, in Kebbi, in Borno State, and other parts of Nigeria. We have, like I wanted to say before the calls started coming in, we have a state governor in Benue State saying that he himself in his state there's no religious or any ethnic or racial genocide going on, that they don't have any of that. That's the Benue State governor. He said that yesterday. And recall that in June, 14th of June, there were a series of well-planned and precise attacks in Benue State. The Yawata attack that happened, that killed over 100 people. So because it's not happening in your state at a time like this, it happened before. It happened before. So you trying to claim that this is not going wrong in your state. We just need to know that if it's happening in Kebbi, it's just a matter of time before it comes to where you are located. So we need the leaders to come out and tell us something that is sensible. We need the leaders to work. We need the federal government. We need the military to do something. Remove all the bad eggs in those military, the officers that are not supposed to be there. So Nigerians are afraid, but we hope that the government will step in and do something about it. Thank you for being part of Vote 104.3 FM. This has been High Voltage, your weekday news analysis show, where we review and analyze the news. Join us again tomorrow by 9 a.m. for more headlines, for more analysis, and for more of your voices. My name is Odile.